Good morning. 7:45 in the morning, girl, and I'm up because the heifer was working. If you saw my community post, you know what's going on. I had some shirts and some bags to make. I didn't post the bags, but I posted the shirts. I got on my house coat because it's cold. I mean, it's not cold, but it's cool out. It's morning, honey. It's dewy out here and all of that. So disregard how I'm looking. I'm looking as I am. And that's just that on that. My mom on her way to work, and she does a lot. And by she does a lot, I mean she does the most. But we love her. She's precious. What is this video? It's supposed to be 911. Does my horn work? Nope. Bye. Okay. I was gonna try to blow it and not have to be all in y'all face with my my robed wave, but this is where we are. Girl, where's my notes? Okay. Oh, again, where's the note? Maybe I typed them in the notes on this phone, in which case we gonna do a rambling report because I don't feel like stopping this video, getting the notes, copying them, pasting them in the text message app, sending them to myself. It's a journey. This is an iPhone, this is an Android. The notes don't, sync, and it's just, I only have one nerve. So everything that's on my nerve is on my last nerve. Everything, because I only have one. I was born without all the nerves that everybody has. I just got the one. And what's on it right now is the fact that bscott.com ain't pulling up over here on this phone. Or bscott.facebook. Facebook.com/bscott. However, you get over to the blog. That's on my nerve. The one. It's slowly but surely pulling up. I can see that my mother, Aaron Mitchell, and Kenneth Stallings all enjoy the stylings of B. Scott, because it says Valerie, Aaron, Kenneth, and 1,025,441 others like this. I'm sure a couple of y'all are part of that million. And it's still loading. It's still Tisha Campbell Martin, no Martin, still loading. Oh, that's the children. It's morning time. The children be out on their way to school, waiting on the bus. They have to wait. They have to sit and wait a long periodically time. The buses are nasty. The buses are filthy. The buses is not new. That's what the woman said. Why is it still not coming up? Let me get off the Wi-Fi. I'm outside the house, and you get a certain little bit away from the Wi-Fi, and it acts a fool. Up in here. It's still not giving me what I've asked it to give me. I feel disrespected. I do. I feel disrespected. Well, while I wait, I'll just go ahead and tell you that Beautiful Soul told me that Jasmine Brand told her that Kevin Kelvin Hunter, because he goes by both Kevin and Kelvin, apparently, or does he just go by Kelvin, except the son's name is Kevin Jr.? It just don't make no... Anyway, the word on the curb is that he tried to poison and kill Wendy Williams. That's the T. I hope if that's the case that they find the evidence that they need and he goes down to the jail and sits a while. It's up, finally. Jordan Woods on Tristan Thompson cheating scandal. I understood for the first time what it's like being a black woman in society. I want you to know my fingers are crossed here in my lap with this look of discomfort on my face. I understand that her godfather, play uncle, is Will Smith, but is Jordan Woods wealthy enough to supersede being black? I'm genuinely interested to know, is she wealthy enough for us to not treat her like a black girl? I'm confused. Especially the Kardashians. They harbor and collect black bones. Anybody black, I bet you they take a bone from every black person they ever encounter that, you know, becomes a friend or a lover. They probably got Tristan Thompson's pinky toe. They got Kanye's shoulder blade. They got Jordan's, nostril. Her nose cartilage. Black China probably didn't donate nothing. Her bones, she didn't drink milk as a child, so her bones ain't strong. She looked like she didn't drink. She looked like she grew up on Jungle Juice and Doritos until she was probably about 13, 14, and they came out with the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. That's what she looked like to me. And it's not shade. She just don't look like she drank milk growing up, so I don't think they wanted her bones. But I really feel like they collect something of these black people. Jordan Woods, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna scoot on by. I don't know who Van Jones is, but he's clapped back at Wendy Williams for bringing up his divorce. I mean, Wendy, if you're not ready for the girls to talk about your divorce, don't talk about their divorce. Don't think because, you know, you Wendy Williams and you've been being messy the whole time, that now that your dirt ain't out in the street, you know, or is out in the street, the girls are going to continue to act like, you know, you're the girl. It's, you're messy. Some of your business done leaked and the girls are going to clap back when they feel the need to. Something about Whoopi and Megan over on the View. I won't be watching. I used to watch The View every morning. Even when Raven was on, and I watched The View every morning. You know, I'd be down at the job looking at The View. But Meghan McCain, no thank you. No thank you. I really don't. I don't like Candace Cameron Bure, but she at least, you know, in her white supremacy is polite. Meghan, I don't need her. 24-year-old Wisconsin man comes forward to claim $768 million Powerball jackpot. His name is Manuel Franco. And I'm on my way to Wisconsin. Try to seduce him, see what we can do. If he's gay, we can just be best friends. Matthew Knowles says a Destiny's Child musical is coming soon. Here's the thing. Beyonce did that. She did that in concert. I want to say it was the Sasha Fierce concert, 2009 or so, when she took you on a journey through a little piece of Motown. Then she brought you girls up to the Destiny's Child, and then she brought you girls current to, you know, the album that she was performing. She's done it in her shows. She did it at Beachella. I don't need a Lifetime Movie Network rendition of Destiny's Child. For several reasons. One of my main reasons being, it's too new. Destiny's Child broke up in 2004. It hasn't even been 20 years. It hasn't even been 20 years. They haven't had any major tragedies or dramas. Like, you know, someone might say, well, it hadn't been 20 years when Dreamgirls came out from the breakup of the Supremes. But Florence Ballard she had gone through all this. She had gone through welfare, and I think by the time Dreamgirls made it to Broadway or shortly thereafter, Florence was dead. You know, and it was like, oh, we telling the story of Florence Ballard as every white as Florence Ballard, and, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And Cheryl Lee Ralph had a job, so we're thankful because we love her. And, you know, Loretta Devine had a job, and we're thankful because we love her. But this Destiny's Child musical, it's not like you'll be teaching the younger generations about Destiny's Child, because, again, they broke up in 2004. If the kids don't know about Destiny's Child, they don't even need to know at this point. They're too young. They're too young. They don't need to know. Because if it were the year of our Lord, let's say it's 2004 right now, and the New Edition movie came out, it wouldn't have got the acclaim. It wouldn't have got the acclaim because it would have been like, oh, that's my mama and them music they listen to. And your mama and them music hits differently when you hit 20, 21, 22. You know, I liked Anita Baker growing up, but I got into my 20s and it was like, oh, wait a minute. With all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me and you will see my arms. You know, it hits differently. Let Destiny's Child at least be 20 years broke up. At least. at the least. Destiny hadn't been fulfilled for 20 whole years. And here come Matthew trying to give us a musical. No thanks. I'm not talking about Johnny Smollett no more. I just told y'all about Wendy Williams' estranged husband allegedly poisoning her. Apparently, Khloe wants to slap Kourtney in her effing mouth on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Honestly, I ride for Kourtney. Out of all the Kardashians, I know I don't pay attention to them or anything, but Kourtney look like she got the most sense, and she stays out of the folks' business. She stays out the way. So if Kourtney gets slapped in her mouth by, ooh, I was finna be so messy, by Khloe, and Kourtney says, everybody, let's ride, I'm riding for Kourtney. Just letting y'all know. I ain't want to talk about it. I saw a bunch of people that I follow, because I try to follow everybody because I'm nice, and it's no shade, but a bunch of people that I follow posted this video, or a video about this subject, and the subject is a teacher has been charged with hiring a hitman to kill the 10-year-old student he allegedly molested. Now, I've heard that he has HIV or AIDS. I've heard that the hitman was his boyfriend. I heard that he and his boyfriend hired a hitman. Now, mind you, I hadn't clicked on none of the videos. These were just the titles of the video that the folks have been putting up. It's everywhere right now on my YouTube timeline. I think it's disgusting. Not only were you molesting a child, which I really find to be one of the most heinous crimes on the face of Earth, the face of Pluto, the face of Neptune, the face of Saturn, the face of Mars, the face of the sun, all the faces, the face of God. What if God was one of us? The face, honey, the face, baby face, La Face Records with L.A. Reid, Pebbles too, Perry Pebbles Reid, while we talking about faces, all the faces, Tony Braxton, just all whip appeal. You all the I find that to be one of the most heinous crimes on all the faces. But what I find to be more heinous than that is hiring a hitman to kill a child. The child you molested, and you're a teacher. Not only are you a teacher, you're a black teacher, which we keep saying we need more of, and you're a male teacher, which again we keep saying we need more of. You're a disgrace. A disgrace. I can't, and I won't. I'm moving on. Russell Wilson apparently plays for the Seahawks. This is news to me. And he has gifted all of his Seahawks teammates with $12,000 in Amazon stock. Why? Russell, they play football just like you play football. I know you making the most money in the NFL right now. That's so nice. But they got jobs. Why you can't gift your cousin Pookie them? See, this is just like what I was trying to say when I was telling y'all last week or week before when what's the black man who probably gave his elbow to the Kardashian family, the one that Reggie Bush started this GoFundMe for Nipsey Hussle's kids, and I was telling y'all, or telling him, that don't. Why? And then I forgot, I didn't come back and report that the family also said don't. Why? The man had money. The kids are taken care of financially. That's not the problem. The problem is their daddy dead. That's the problem. Russell Wilson, these people have jobs and money. They make more money than most people. Just because they're not making more money than you don't mean you got to give these people with thousands of dollars each. Thousands of dollars of Amazon stock, which we know is probably only going up. Gift it to me. Gift it, like I said, to your cousin Pookie and them. It just, my one nerve, the nerve I have, it's gotten on. It's gotten on. He seems like a nice man, but it just really bugs me. It bugs me because Flint still doesn't have water. I mean, I heard there's something going on. They've been approved for something, and the water is going to be, coming in a short time. I didn't look that up, but I heard it. But they shouldn't have gone this long without water. Number one. Number two, there are several places that have very high poverty rates and blah, blah, blah. And these rich people are giving rich people gifts, and it's crazy to me. It's crazy. crazy? Like Beyonce's first solo single. Arrest warrant issued for Tiara Marie after bailing on court appearance in her battle with 50 Cent. This is what happens when you try to do stuff in the actual court system for your TV show. This is what happened. Say what now? Hungry 5-year-old calls 911 to order McDonald's while his grandmother is sleeping. Cops deliver. I bet you, if the hungry 5-year-old's grandmother was Pookie them, Russell Wilson's cousin that he ain't gave him $12,000 to, and the 5-year-old gave the address, 12345 Martin Luther King Avenue, Boulevard, then the cops wouldn't have brought him no McDonald's. If he was black, is what I'm saying, for those of y'all who didn't catch it. T.I. helps Georgia church bail out 23 nonviolent offenders for Easter. Cool. Prince's unfinished memoir, The Beautiful One, set to be released this fall. Cool. Jada Pinkett Smith argues Anne Hathaway is an ally during Red Table Talk discussion about white privilege. I'm gonna have to see it before I render an opinion. Anne Hathaway ain't never, in my viewing, in my knowing, Anne Hathaway ain't never, exhibited white power. I mean, she a white lady. She does white lady things over, in white land. I ain't never seen her be racist, but also I don't think I've ever seen her around black people except Rihanna. But everybody like Rihanna. So I don't know. Parents didn't believe daughter's story of creature living in their room only to discover a possum. This article is old. B. Scott just be reaching sometimes. They be picking up stuff from forever ago. This possum, it was in them kids' room back in February. February. Febwer. Why? I forgot. I lost track of what I was talking about. Anyway. Girl, stop squeaking. I'm doing a video. Oregon County to pay black worker who complained of Blue Lives Matter flag $100,000 settlement. What is the Blue Lives Matter flag? Who created this? It's ugly. The flag is black with a blue stripe in the middle. It's ugly. Why folks be reaching? The Confederate flag is ugly too while we talk about it. I mean, it's ugly because of what it stands for, but also it's physically, it does not please my eye. It's ugly. Actually, the United States flag is ugly too. Can we revamp? I like the one with the circle with the stars. I know it's 50 states, but you can just make the stars smaller and put them, 50 and make the circle, because the 50 with the, and then with the 13 stripes, I just don't, it ain't for me. She's not for me. Instagram is considering hiding like counts from photos. Well, then what will Kim Kardashian do? Then how will Eva be able to pay for her wedding? Eva Marcel Pickford. Kim Kardashian says she would never use privilege to get her kids into college or any situation. They wouldn't thrive in any way. I don't think Kim Kardashian kids going to college because Kanye dropped out. I don't know that Kim went. They might, want to break barriers and break chains, but college ain't that important to now one of their parents. So I don't know. Both my parents got degrees and I ain't in college. So Eminem celebrates 11 years of sobriety. Well, praise God. It's better than what's his face on Star talking about he 12 days sober and then getting high immediately thereafter. I'm still confused. Whatever. Star come on tonight. I'll call y'all tomorrow for that. Or the next day, because I don't come directly. I don't. The getaway driver in Nipsey Hussle's fatal shooting is under investigation. I don't know much about it, but I know, Beyonce voice, that young lady said she didn't know she was involved in the shooting. She was driving. Her man had done got out the car, shot, and then he, I guess, got back in the car and she had no knowledge. I don't know what you do in those instances. John Singleton suffered a stroke. We're going to keep him lifted in our prayers. Beyonce reportedly signed a massive $60 million deal with Netflix for 3 projects, which is why I guess they decided to cancel the Santa Clarita Diet. Like, we love Beyonce, but I like Drew Barrymore too. The hell? Canceled one day at a time. Now you done canceled the Santa Clarita Diet. I enjoys that show. I enjoys it. Give Beyonce $60 million. Can't get the girls the budget for the Santa Clarita. We love Beyonce, but at the expense of Drew Barrymore? Is this the thanks that she gets for putting you heifers on? If there were not a Drew Barrymore to star in Charlie's Angels and Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, would there be a Beyonce? Beyonce really gained her power in Independent Woman, Part 1, which was on the soundtrack for Charlie's Angels, which was headlined by none other, what's playing doing, than Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, and Cameron Diaz, who is the least. She's cracking. She's cracking. Cameron, you're not white, sweetie. You're Cuban. I know it don't show up on her face or in her hair, but you're not white, but you aging like a white woman, and Drew Barrymore is not. And I'm worried for Sister Diaz. Anyway, girl, if it weren't for Independent Woman, would Beyonce have felt independent enough to go solo and be here today, less than 20 years later, signing a $60 million deal? Life comes at you fast. Drew Barrymore she didn't know what she had created. I'm talking like Drew Barrymore gonna be destitute. She's a Barrymore, she's fine. But the point is, my show, a show I enjoy, EYE enjoy, has allegedly been canceled. And that's how you use the word allegedly. Has allegedly been canceled, or has been canceled, allegedly. Can't just throw allegedly out, because it gets on my nerves. Because people say, well, everything I say is allegedly. No, everything you say is alleged. I know T.S. Madison got y'all saying all this S is allegedly. No, she from Miami. They can't talk down there. I say, in what just happened to me. Honey, they can't speak in Miami, and I know that because I have family. I have Miami. They can't talk, which is why Young Miami sounds the way she does. When you listen to City Girl, she sounds like a Miami girl. She sounds more like a Miami girl than any of the Miami girls before her. More like a Miami girl than T.S. Madison, Trina, Funky Dineva. Young Miami sounds exactly like what a Miami girl sounds like. Why? How did we get here? From me telling y'all I'm very disappointed in the cancellation of the Santa Clarita Diet. Adele and her husband Simon Konecki split after more than 7 years together. I don't know this man, but I know this album we finna get is gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good. She has put out, I believe, one album since she been with this man, and it didn't bless me. It didn't give me 19 or 21. 25 didn't give me what, I'm ready for 30, 31 or whatever, 29 or wherever we are. I don't know what year we in. Ariana Grande and Beyonce both got paid the exact same amount to headline Coachella, despite reports. Everybody was trying to be up in arms about Ariana Grande getting paid more than Beyonce. When I read the story and heard the girls talking about it, I knew it simply wasn't true. They would never. And I'm not saying that as a Beyonce stan. I'm saying that knowing that Beyonce is truly the entertainer of the millennium right now. They would simply not pay Ariana Grande, who don't do nothing but sit around or bounce around the stage. Sometimes her sleeves be down like this, and sometimes she be in, some white stockings and some glittery panties with that one ponytail. The one that she got from the beautiful supply store when her black friend took over there. The one ponytail. And then Nicki Minaj gonna come out because Nicki Minaj ain't got nothing better to do. She ain't headlining Coachella. See, I don't have to do that. I didn't have to do that. Let me stop. Selena Eubanks is engaged to sports manager. Didn't I already talk about this in a couple days ago? I did. So we caught up. I'm gonna go over to the Shade Room very briefly. See if there's anything off the top that I can talk about, and then I'm gonna go on back in the house, probably. Most likely. I may do the 911 review while I'm out here, so I don't have to come back. Let me see here. It's loading. Merriam-Webster is proving, they are certainly with the times by adding #Stan and 639 other words to the dictionary. That means the whites are going to have them. I was thinking the other day, there was something black going on that I was watching on the television. It was like Star or Empire. It was something black I was watching. It might have been Boomerang. It was something black. I don't think it was as black as Boomerang because somebody white commented on Twitter. This person on whatever this black show was I was watching said, no, it was Pose. It was Pose last year. I was watching Pose, and at some point, India Moore's character, Angel, said, like, this is an AB. No, Billy Porter's character, I know I'm going through a lot. Pray Tell said this is an AB conversation, so see your way out. And I saw somebody white post on Twitter, oh my gosh, this is an AB conversation, so see your way out. That's so hilarious. I'll be using that from now on. And I hated it so much. I really don't like it when white people get hip to the stuff we're using and have been using for all this time. And they think it's theirs now. It bothers me. It bothers me. It does. I say something all the time. I used to. Now it's tainted. But when something isn't someone's best attribute, or if they're not good at something, I say, well, that's just not her ministry. You know, it's something we say at the church. My daddy done started saying it, and he overuses it and uses it at times where it's just like, no, this is not the time, but that's not your ministry. It's not the time. People just, they don't know. They hear the slang, they like it, and they don't know when to use it, and that bothers me. Offset may or may not be going to jail. I could not care less. I couldn't care less. Joe Biden still ain't announced whether or not he's running for president. I have to be honest. I don't know who running. I don't know who running at this point. I'm gonna look it up when it's closer to time to vote. But maybe in April of next year, maybe in a year or so, I'll start heavily looking into who I'm gonna vote for. But at this point, girl, it bout I said bout don't matter. Not saying it don't matter. I'm saying it bout don't matter. It's a little different. Apparently Kim Kardashian and Lala Anthony's sons are best friends, except Kyan ought to be like 13 and Saint is like 2. So, okay. I know when I was 13, my best friends weren't 2, but that's just me. That was me. See, this is the thing about the Shade Room. It's articles and like celebrities' Instagrams, and I just don't give me the articles. I don't care. I'm trying to read and give y'all some stuff, but oh, DMX has been cast as a detective in upcoming Chronicle of a Serial Killer film. Okay. If DMX interrogated me before I knew he was a crackhead, and I could probably just pull out a bag of crack and be like, fetch. Why am I like this? If he had interrogated me, I'd be alarmed. I'd be afraid. Kid Cudi drops $10,000 on Popeyes to feed the homeless before Coachella. That's what I'm talking about. You have money, people don't. Give the people who don't have the money, or feed them, or something. Russell Wilson's cousin Pookie's still over there hungry. That's what I'm talking about, Kid Cudi. Solidarity. I don't know who Elizabeth Warren is, but she plans to wipe out something, honey. The article cuts off. Let me click it. Wipe out student loan debt and make college free. Well, I'm voting for her. Probably. Got to see. But college should be free. College should be free. Food should be free. Tampons should be free. These are things I'm sick of paying for. Anywho, gas should be free, quiet as it's kept, because how I'm supposed to get to these jobs without the gas? Anyway, gas will never be free. College could be free. Tampons could be free. Slaves could be free. Gas ain't gonna be free. Girls done started a Save Britney hashtag. What's wrong with Britney? She checked herself into the hospital. Let her be there. Why are you trying to save Britney from the mental institute? Let her get well. Oh, girl, my phone was reflecting a light over in the corner of this car here, and I was about to run. All right, y'all, that's it. I don't think I'm gonna talk about anything else on this one. I'm gonna give my 911 notes and do that video, and then I think I'm gonna go in the house because I ain't been to sleep, and I need to do that because I've got errands to run. And I made the bags last night. Now I have another order of bags to make that I need done by Friday. So, and then I got some shirts, but so look, you know, I ain't got no money up front on those other shirts, so you know, time will tell. Anyway, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, all the things the YouTubers say. The likes get me noticed or something. That's what the YouTubers keep saying, girls. So like the video, especially. I do enjoy your comments. I love reading them. I love replying back to y'all. And I assume that everybody's watching they're already subscribed, especially these little rambling report videos that, you know, I am starting to understand that people type in like Giovanni Jackson for some reason, or Kim Burrell, and it comes up in the little suggested bar. And that's how a lot of people get to those videos. But these little videos, I just assume y'all are already subscribed. So if you're not, you know, join us, join the family. We cool, we have a good time. Anyway, girl, I don't know what I'm rambling as Kay does. Peace.